Number 3, the anthropic principle. Life is balanced on a razor's edge, folks. If we were a little bit closer to the sun, we would burn up. If we were a little bit farther from the sun, we would freeze to death. If the moon wasn't in just a specific position, we would be drowned by the waves that the moon actually causes, the tides.
Well, I guess it doesn't sound too intelligently designed then, does it? Life is balanced on a razor's edge. Finally sitting one bit too far and we're all dead. The other way we're too far and we die. It's like it wasn't designed by an intelligent designer. It kind of defeats yourself in the previous point. The universe was intelligently designed, so much so that 99.999% of it is dangerous to us, to the point we'll die instantly. So he says if we were a little bit closer to the sun, we'd burn up, and if we were a little bit too far away, we'd freeze. Which isn't true, because if it were, then that's what happens already. The Earth's orbit around the sun is elliptical, not so extreme like I'm doing, but you get my point. Which means we do get closer to the sun. Ironically, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it gets closer to the sun in winter, and it gets further away from the sun in summer. And the reason we still have heat in summer, more so, is because of the angle of the Earth, not the distance. So he also mentioned that the moon is at a perfect spot for the tides so that we don't drown, but, you know, the moon used to be a lot closer than it is now, when it was so close that it wasn't just the water it affected, it was literally the land that would rise up slightly. But he said it was based on our survival, so that we don't drown. But if the moon was twice as far, it's not going to kill us all instantly. I mean, if it was like twice as close, there would be more seismic activity, I suppose, and more tidal forces, but at the same time, the moon was that close at one point. It would be just like pouring water into a bowl, and then the water molecules in the bowl go, oh my god, look at all these high walls for our security. And then you pour more water in the bowl and goes, oh my god, we fit perfectly in this bowl. And then you pour more water in, and it all flows out everywhere, and the ones that are left are there saying, oh my god, we fit perfectly. We evolved to live on this planet. Our evolutions had adapted to the environment. The environment wasn't adapted to us. It's about as simple as that.